Hey, it's Mr. Newbold here to help you on our combining functions lesson, either at home or in class, depending on where you are right now. And so with this lesson, it's more of a review worksheet to help you. And so I'll just jump right in to help you on lots of these problems. And so we're just combining functions and evaluating functions, kind of similar to the compositions. So when it says find h of 0, it actually is saying find of where x equals 0, right? So that means we're just going to put a 0 here for x and a 0 here. And so 5, and then 3 times 0 minus 3. And then it's going to be 0 times 3 is just 0. And so that's going to be 5 to the 0 power, and then minus 3. And then, of course, anything to the 0 power is just 1. So that just becomes a 1. We're left with 1 minus 3. And 1 minus 3 is negative 2. Excellent, negative 2. There we go. And then, let's see here. Just going to pause it for a second. We got someone here helping me. Alrighty, and we're back helping you out here. So, yep, go ahead and give number 2 a try. Oh, don't forget, actually, number 2, when you plug that in, that anything to the negative 1 power is just going to be flipped over reciprocal. So that'll be negative 1/4. And so basically, that'll be a negative 3 1/4, which we could make to an improper fraction, which they want us to. 4 times 3 is 12, plus 1 is 13/4. Cool. There we go. So keep on working through each one of these. Absolute value you should hopefully know how to do, so we won't spend too much time on plugging those numbers in. But definitely when we get to the letters, you definitely want to focus on doing that. So we'll start with an easy one. So h2, so we want to plug in, this is saying to plug in x squared wherever you see an x. So this will become x squared to the squared plus 5. And any power to another power, you multiply. So 2 times 2 is 4. So our final answer for number 7 is just that. Then it's a little bit tricky. For example, number 10 gets kind of crazy on us because you're taking x minus 3 and plugging it in wherever you see an a. So that's going to be negative 3 times x minus 3 to the third power plus 5 times x minus 3. Okay. And so realistically, you could use Pascal's there to do the 3. Really? Yeah, do it. So that'd be what? 1, 3, 3, 1, because row 3. And then we're doing the x everywhere. Oops, no x there. Well, yeah, there is. It's just going to be to the 0 power. And then we do 3, 2, 1, 0. And then we'll also, remember, do the different pen there. So then we'll go ahead and do negative 3 all the way across, using our same powers there. So then it'll be 0, 1, 2, 3. And then, let's see here, anything to the 0 power goes away. We're left with x to the third power. Negative 3 times 3 is going to be negative 9, x squared. The negative 3 squared is 9. 9 times 3 is 27. And then that goes away, and then we have a minus 27 there. Cool. So then you're going to multiply a negative 3 all the way through on that one. And then plus 5 times x is 5x. And 5 times a negative 3 is negative 15. So I'll let you finish that one. We're almost there on that one, number 10, helping you out there. Then you get down to some crazy ones here. So we're going to take negative 3 and that minus n. And we're going to, take that whole thing and shove it right into the exponent part. So that's going to be 3 to the 3, where n, instead of n, it's going to be minus 3 minus n. And then minus 2. So again, we took that minus 3 minus n and we put it in place of the n, right? In place of the n is what we did there. Okay, so then we got to go ahead and just distribute that through. So 3 times 3 is negative 9, so 3 to the negative 9. And then 3 times n is minus 3n, and then minus 2. Cool. So then we could probably just leave that as our answer. So that's for number 11. we could double check our answers here real quick just to see how we're doing. So that's, negative 3n minus 11, huh? Let's take a look what else we can do there then. If it goes minus 3n minus 11, let's see here. What else can we do there? So we distribute that in there. So excellent. Let's see. What did we miss there? Oh yeah, so that's a big mistake there. So that minus 2 right here is actually an exponent, Newbold. Aha! Aha, so this is actually a minus 2 up there. And then we can combine the negative 9 and negative 2. So don't give up. Keep trying, just like I did, till you see what to do there. So negative 9 minus 2 is negative 11. And then minus the 3n. Nailed it. There we go. So there's number 11. So try number 13 and so forth. And then, let's see here. Ooh, 14 looks fun. Okay, so when you get to 15, we're just going to be combining. Please perform the indicated operation. And so with the indicated operation, it says g plus x. And so we're basically just going to combine those together, add them together. So our g plus x was going to be, g is 3x plus h is a negative x cubed plus 2. And so we can't really combine any like terms, but we can list the highest power first. So negative x cubed plus 3x plus 2. And that is our answer. Not too bad, right? Not too bad. Number 16, when you get to f dot g, that's going to be times, right? So that means for number 16, you're going to simply do 4x minus 3, which is f, times 4x minus 4, which is g. And then we distribute through, so 4x times 4x is 16x squared. Negative 3 times negative 4 is a positive 12. And don't forget your nose and mouth, because that's the eyes. So negative 3 times 4 is negative 12x. And negative 4 times 4x is negative 16x. And then we're going to go ahead and combine like terms there. So the 16, sorry about that. So there we go. So then we have 16x squared. Negative 12 and negative 16 is what? Negative 28. So negative 28x plus 12. Nice. And so we just multiplied those all out. So that's what that means, that dot there. It just means to multiply the two functions together, right? Yeah, multiply those two functions together. Hey, look, my word multiply has a dot there. So multiply mu plus LTPY. What? Multiply. Bad joke, bad joke. Division. So when you get to number 20, 19 will be multiplying again. Multiply it all the way through, the two functions. And then 20 will be division. So we have a squared minus 5. And then it says we're going to do g divided by h. So that's divided by 3a plus 2. So in this case, I would probably do long division with that. Remember how to do long division? So that's going to be 3a plus 2 into, and then, wow, how many placeholders do we have? Well, a squared, no, just one. So plus 0 to the a power, and then minus 5. And then you got to think to yourself, how does 3a become an a squared? Interesting. Wow, I don't know if I like this problem. What? Maybe you better do synthetic division, maybe? Because you'd have to do like 1/3 to get rid of the a. Wow. And then you'd have to do times a. So then 1/3 times 3 is 1, goes away. A times a is a squared. Yep. But then you do the next one to be 2 times 1/3 is 2/3 a. Okay, wow. And then you do change the signs. So you get a minus 2/3 a there. Well, the a's will become 0a squared, so those will just go away. And then you have a minus 2/3 a there. And then you'd go ahead and bring down the negative 5. So how does 3a become a negative 2/3? Who wrote this? It's so evil. So how does 3a become, so times something, become a negative 2/3 a? Well, the a's are just going to become the a, so we don't have to multiply. So just a number. So how does 3 times something become 2/3? Okay, let's try that. So, scratch your head. So 3 times something becomes 2/3. Well, I guess, let's see. I guess we could think about it this way. 3 times x becomes 2/3, and then negative 2/3. So then we just got to divide by that 3, divide by 3. So then when you divide by 3, it's the same as timesing it by 1/3. So that's actually going to be a negative 2/9. Wow, that was evil. So negative 2/9 is what we're going to multiply 3a by to get negative 2/3 a. And so we do negative 2/9, because that becomes 6/9, and that reduces 2/3. Yep. And then we have to multiply the 2 times that. So that's, so we get our, let me move this down a little. So then we multiply, so we do 3a times 2/9 is going to be negative 6/9, which, wait a sec, that's going to, reduce to 2/3. So that becomes 2/3 a. And then 2 times negative 2/9 is negative 4/9, good. And then we change the signs, so that goes away. And then we just have 4/9 minus 5. Let's use our calculator for that. So 4 divided by 9 minus 5 is our remainder. And so math button, fraction, negative 41/9 is our remainder. So negative 41/9 is our remainder. And so our answer is 1/3 a minus 2/9 with the remainder of, so negative 41/9 all over the divisor, which is 3a plus 2. Worst problem ever. So sorry about that. Definitely want to change that for next year. Glad I helped you with that one. Wow. So 22 will be subtraction. We got addition going on. Maybe we'll look at another division one because those seem harder. So this one will just be 3t plus 4. Now be careful. When it says minus h, that means to distribute it to a negative t and negative 3. And then 3t minus t is 2t. And then 4 minus 3 is 1. So just don't forget to distribute that negative through. Okay, excellent. And then what the, wow. 23 is looking rock hard on us, just getting harder and harder. So that's saying find h of a over 3 divided by g of a over 3. Who comes up with this? So I'm thinking that we'll just have an answer as a fraction, hopefully. We'll see. So it's like, let's see, so 2a, and then we're going to plug in, so we're going to plug in an a over 3 in place of a, and minus 5. And then divided by, g is a over 3, so that's going to be 3a over 3 to the 3rd power plus 1. Cool. So I don't know how much we can really reduce it there. I guess that's going to be a 2 times a over 3 minus 5. And then, let's see here. So then we'll divide that by, this will be what? You have to distribute that 3 through. So it'll be, that'll be a to the 3rd power over 3 to the 3rd power is 27. And then that 3 can reduce to a 1, and that becomes a 9. So that becomes an a cubed over 9 plus 1. And my a's look like 9s. Wow. There we go. So that's just getting really fun on us. Do they want us to reduce that more? Probably. So I guess we could just times by 9 all the way across to the top and bottom. That'll get rid of our fraction within a fraction, I guess. So that'll be kind of cool. So wow, this is a tough one. So then we got the 3. So that'll be 18a over 3 minus 9 times 5 is 45. Divided by, and then this times 1 is just a 9 on the outside. And then, let's see, so then our 9 will distribute there, and that'll cancel. That'll be good, just leaving us with an a cubed. Awesome. Then 18 divided by 3 is 6. That becomes a 6a. And then that a will actually cancel. No, it won't, because it's connected to the negative 45. So there we go. So it'll just be, our final answer there will be, so 6a minus 45, 6a minus 45, divided by a cubed plus a big 9. Wow! So I think we'll just circle that as our answer, because that's getting too crazy on us. I'm not sure if I even did the answer key yet for number 23 to check our answers. Not yet, but we'll get to that soon. So thanks for working hard on these, and so keep busting those out. It almost makes me think I did too much on number 20. Maybe number 20 is just a squared minus 5 divided by 3a plus 2. I don't know. So we'll check your answers and get back to you on that. But thanks for watching this video. And keep on working hard on these problems. That'll be due next time, or next 2 times, or wherever you're at there, maybe next time. So thanks for watching, and keep on working hard. Thanks for watching. Peace out, brother, sister.